Yeah, no adrenaline. I think just more excitement. Get to wake up and go to game day. So that was a lot of fun, and I think that process, getting back into it, was good. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What's your overall evaluation of how you did?
Yeah, I think we'll still have to go back to the film and see how it is. But for me, I think just continue to learn from maybe some things that can't happen, like turnovers. But I think other than that, there was flashes of being very consistent and clean as an offense. And I think as long as we consistently, work at that and try to put more of those kind of drives together, you see our defense playing really well, and just putting our each other in better positions.
Can you talk about what happened on the pick six, and was it too late for you not to throw it, or what did you see?
Yeah, I think for me, I look back and definitely want to just throw it away. Don't force anything, on a keeper, and felt like there's just miscommunication on my part and something that we got to clean up. But I will, and we'll make sure of that.
There's still a week left here in this quarterback conversation. Where do you think your play today puts you in the right line for that job?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all. Just focus on a day at a time. At the end of the day, some decision will be made that's best for the team, and that'll be it. So, I'm just focused on being my best version of myself, and contributing to our team and our QB room to be the best. And that takes every single day and one day at a time. So, way down the road.
Handoff exchange, what happened there?
Yeah, just miscommunication as well. I got to be better there to help each other out on one that, knowing exactly where the launch point is. And that's something that'll be corrected and fixed as soon as possible.
Dillon, you got an opportunity to run a 2-minute drill, get down, get field goal. How valuable was that to do that in a game setting, this early?
Yeah, I think there's 86% of NFL games that have a 2-minute end of game or end of half, depending. But for us, that's huge. We definitely want to continue to get those reps. You try to emulate it, but I think when you're in it, it's definitely the best. And just trying to get points, whether it's 7 or 3, just trying to consistently move the ball, and then think through how we're going to operate through that.
Is there any point you pinched yourself thinking, I'm out here in NFL Stadium and playing quarterback, or a moment there?
Yeah, I think it's helped having OTAs and even into training camp where we are now. But I think there's still that focus within the moment and serving the moment, so not making it too big or too small, and that allows you to just be your best within that. But definitely want to continue to stack those moments, and definitely always grateful and blessed to go out there. It's a blessing to do what we do, so never want to disregard that.
There was a comment you made on the telecast, entertainers and competitors.
Yeah.
Can you explain what you meant by that?
What do you mean?
There's a quote that you said, there's entertainers and competitors.
Mhm.
I'm a competitor, and I understand there's entertainers. What context is that quote given?
All you in this room are entertainers, and you have a job to do, and I respect it, right? And I'm a competitor, so I have a job to do as well. And I think, just understanding that, that's how I've lived by, and I've said that multiple times. So definitely not a new quote, but something that I've definitely said before.
So you were referring to media as the entertainers?
Yeah, I just said that, yeah.
Yeah, and just to clarify, I think, how social media is, I think some people are trying to take that as something that you probably did not mean it as. Some people are trying to make it out to be sort of a shot at Shedeur. Can you just...
Yeah, first off, I'm all about our team, you know what I mean, and each other. I would never make that, and I've said it before, that's why it's interesting. But for me, I've explained it. Entertainers are you all, competitor. That's what I am, and all my teammates, and we both have jobs to do. So that's it.
Bill, when you were asked Wednesday about the hamstring, you said we'll find out here soon. Did you just mean to see how it got through practice?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. You're working through it, and it's unique. I will say that, and one of my first, so just working through that. Some days it feels good, some days are not as good as others, but I think we see a progression as linear, but with a hammy, as I'm realizing, there's your days, and you got to continue to strengthen it and work through it, but just trying to get better and feel better there.
Take the team down the field your first
Say that one more time, sorry.
Took the kickoff and drove 7 to 8 minutes down the field.
Yep.
To score. What's that feeling like?
Yeah, it feels good. You definitely want to set the tone early, and I think we had great openers, and being able to think through that, feel really confident about it, but then everyone executed at a high level. The run game, I think the O-line played really great. Just getting vertical in their double teams, and I think running backs seeing that as well. But it is a full team effort, and you see the receivers getting on the second level and blocking well as well, and then trying to make plays in the pass game. So I think when you see consistency like that, that's at its best. You want to continue to replicate that, but within a drive, it's answering too. We take a sack early, but we get a third down. We're in another third and long, but we get ahead of it and try to work our way back. But I think you just see guys competing through that. So proud of the guys for sure.
Let's take a couple more.
You converted your first 6 third down situations. What did you just see in those moments and how you were able to manage those situations to continue the drive?
Yeah, I think we always talk about it, right? It's red area, it's third downs. I think it's the turnover margin, obviously, where we got to be better. And I think those are key points. Even negative plays, you want to eliminate those and be as best as you can within that. And I think we just had a good operation within that. We want to be definitely better on first and second, and we were in some cases. But the more we can continue to be ahead of the chains, get in third and true manageables, and then execute at a high level when you get in those moments. That's why we got there.
Dillon, a lot has been put on your plate this one year camp, in addition to all of the installation, all that kind of stuff, and dealing with the hamstring that you have to deal with. You necessarily haven't had the chance to just move it and deliver it. Did you feel like tonight you were able to show flashes of what you're all about with some of those really good plays that you made?
I think it's interesting because there's always overreactions with preseasons, and naturally because it's the first time you're seeing a lot of players. But for many, I think we're just trying to build continuity and build consistency. So for me, it's all growing moments in the grand scheme of things. And I'm a guy that sees it long term. I think you see a day or 2 weeks, but I think the true growth within months or years, and you see a player grow within that. I think that's where you see guys definitely flourish. And, you see that from our vets, and they're great, case studies for that as well, and I think we just got to continue to chip away. And that starts with a lot of the young guys, but us all contributing to what we want to do, which is win games.
I can take the last one.
You responded from both turnovers and field goal drives.
Mhm.
Immediately.
Yep.
So you weren't rattled.
Yeah.
Is that kind of your game?
I think the response is everything. I think in many cases there's, maybe mistakes on display or maybe plays that, you want back. But for the most part, there's got to be that continuous response, and competitive nature to continue to go out there and compete, and I'm a gunslinger. I'm going to continue to sling it, and be aggressive that way. Like I said, that can't happen, right? And we got to throw it away in that situation. But I think as a unit and us coming together, I want to help my teammates out by being better. And we all know that it's us coming together to go do that.